As a parent, you know it's not just baby talk.
Somebody's hungry.
So talk with your baby's doctor about invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD, and ask how Prevnar 20 pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine can help protect them. Children under 2 are at increased risk, but Prevnar 20 can help them develop more immunity to 20 strains of bacteria that cause IPD.
Prevnar 20 is approved for children 6 weeks and older to help prevent infections from 20 strains of bacteria that cause invasive pneumococcal disease. Do not get Prevnar 20 if your child has had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Talk to your healthcare provider before vaccination if your baby was born prematurely. Side effects may include irritability, pain, redness, swelling at the injection site, drowsiness, muscle pain, decreased appetite, headache, and fever. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Ask about Prevnar 20 for your baby. Visit askforprevnar20.com.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. I tried doing other episodes, but it didn't work out. So, yeah, good old reliable Reddit. I'm here doing, probably I'm going to do like a super long relationship advice. I'm just going to do it for like up until 11. It's 10:40. I'll try maybe go like a few more minutes and things, but I ain't trying to spend too much time reading these stories and stuff. So let's just get straight on into it. First one, and I don't even think I'm going to read any of them, even if it's short or not. If I'll try to give the best advice I possibly could off of the title. But anyways, my separated wife's girlfriend retracted our son's foreskin while bathing him. What? My separated wife's girlfriend retracted. I don't trust that situation. I don't trust that at all. That doesn't even sound right. Yeah, I don't know who's who, but nobody, unless the mom or the... nobody whatsoever. You don't be touching... Nah, that's just weird. That's just weird. So I think he's trying to so I think he's saying that the wife divorced him and she's now dating a woman and she did some unlawful things. Yeah, that woman, I'm like, don't touch my child no more. Point blank simple. Don't do that no more. But anyways, next one, update. Would it be wrong to ask my wife is cheating? If you suspect that she's cheating, I mean, I probably wouldn't just like, I don't know. That's the thing where I'd like give off that advice, like don't beat around the bush about stuff. But a situation like that where if you suspect her cheating and things, I don't know. Cause then it's like, I don't know. I think if I know I'm not cheating, see, that's what I'm like, I encourage people, just hear me out on this one. So, I know I'm never going to cheat on any relationship that I get into. I know I'm never going to cheat. I am strongly agreeing with myself, and I just strongly know that I will never ever cheat on a woman that I'm with. It's like all the times I've been sitting here trying to chase women. My whole life, I've been doing nothing but chasing women. And it's like, I feel like that I've reached to that point in time in my life where I'm like, okay, whoever I get in a relationship with, I'm making sure that is it. I don't want to do no few years, then we break up. Like, no, I want to be able to work things out. I want to be able to, like, this is the woman I end up having some notebook relationship with. Like, I'm with her on my final days on earth and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I know I'm never gonna cheat on her. So if she suspected that I'm cheating, I honestly would be, I don't know, I would see it as something funny, to me at least. I don't know, I've never been in a situation where a girl has suspected me of cheating, but, yeah, if she did, I'd just be like, okay, I know I'm not cheating, so I can't be mad. I guess maybe if it's like an ongoing thing, like if it's like the first time, okay, but if it's like a weekly thing, I'm like, okay, you should know by now I'm not cheating on you. It's like, you gotta check this many times and things, like, you should just know by now, but I'm like, waste your time if you want to. Like, you know, I'll give you my phone, give you the passcode. You can check my Xbox messages. What else? You could check my MySpace. And I haven't been on my MySpace in years. I don't even think, how they gonna be having it where Rey Mysterio, this man, he gonna retire every single year. I swear, man. They saying next week he's having a retirement ceremony. I highly doubt it. Rey Mysterio, he ain't retiring. How old is that man? I think he's like 40-something. Freaking Ric Flair was wrestling. I don't know. I just don't think he's gonna. No, I don't believe it. But anyway, yeah. Overall, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like if she knows that she's not cheating, then okay. But if she gets mad, I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, I know with some situations where it's like she thinks that you don't trust her, so that might be running through her mind. But like, if you know she ain't cheating, then okay. But if you think she's cheating, then you know, see into it. Do some investigating and stuff. But anyways, next one. I think I might have accidentally had sex with my boyfriend's twin. The twin, then it's the twin's fault. It's not your fault. If they're like highly identical, okay, like you cannot tell them apart. And and that twin, he ain't told you and stuff. That's messed up. That is messed up to whoever that twin is. So therefore, you are not in the wrong. Honestly though, if I had like a very identical twin and we look just alike, and he slept with I'm like, I cannot blame her for that because we're identical twins. We're twins. But yeah, I'm like, he could have very well stopped that and said, hey, this isn't who you think it is. I'm not Tyler. Tyler is over there. Like, I think honestly though, my twin's name would have to be Taylor. It would have to be Taylor, or it has to be a name that starts with the T or something. I don't know. But anyways, probably Trev. No, there ain't. I don't know. I ain't never met too many black people named Trevor before, so I don't know. Probably Trev. I feel like Trev is like definitely that's a black name, no doubt about it. But anyways, no, that's the twin's fault. That's all on the twin right there. So that's not your fault. Don't feel bad. And if the twin that you are dating, if he's all like, you couldn't tell, I'm like, well, obviously I can't. I'm like, you can't get mad at me because you have a twin. Like, that's on your parents. They shouldn't have been out here having twins and stuff. I mean, he ain't got no control over it, but still, like, I can't help it. I'm sorry. But anyways, it ain't like you, like, open. If you didn't know, you didn't know. But even if you suspected it, that's why I'm like, nah. Something ain't right there. I'm like, nah, that's what I'm like, you guys gotta, like, be able to, like, you know, to, like, well, I don't know. I was like, I wouldn't, that's what I'm like, man, I'd be kind of scared to date a twin. That's what I'm like, any girl I end up dating, I'm like, do you have any twin siblings that I need to know about? Because I'm like, is there, like, a difference? You know, is one darker than the other? Is, like, you taller than the other? Because I'm like, I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. But, yeah, that's, it ain't your fault. It's the twins' fault. Next one, I overheard my girlfriend tell her sister that she is dating down being with me because she makes more money than me and is surprised that I don't have roommates. I make $135K a year. She makes $205K. So wait, she's dating down. So is she's saying that she's downgrading or something? Like, is she overall? I'm like, that don't sound right. I definitely would be like, I think maybe the relationship needs to end. If she over here talking bad about you over the phone, I would assume that's what that means. And she's over there bragging about how she's making more money than you and stuff. Yeah, I would, definitely, just probably be best, like, talk to her about, like, hey, so, you know, if you out here, I'm sorry that you doing more than me. Like, this is just the job and stuff that I can find at the time. Like, you know, just give me some time. I'll be making more money than you and stuff. But, that's kind of messed up. I would imagine, talk to her about that and things. But anyways, my next one, my wife accepted a promotion required to relocate to New York. Yet 9 months ago, we relocated to Seattle. She didn't consult me or our kids. According to her, it isn't up for debate. I hear about this situation a lot, where if one gets, because they had it as a TV show, or an episode for this TV show called Martin. And the main character, his girlfriend, was wanting she got a promotion that required her to go to a different state and things. And the main character is obviously upset by it, but listening to his friends, he pushed it off like it was nothing and stuff. So then it made her mad that he didn't care, and then she ended up leaving, and then he ended up proposing to her. Then a few episodes later, they got married and stuff. So yeah, I watched that TV show Martin a lot. So anyways, but yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, that's why I'm just like, if she, see, because I want to be supportive of her, and I would be supportive of her. So if I did, like, and I would imagine she would do the same for me too if I had like a job where it required. See, that's why I want to get into the YouTube business, bro. So I ain't gotta worry about that. Like, we move because we want to move and stuff. We don't move because of promotions and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I think I would move. Because I'm like, I don't know. But then, because I ain't really that type of person where I'm all like, I gotta be close to family. I've thought about moving before and things. Like, if YouTube were to take off, I'm like, man, like, what if I decide to move off somewhere? Like, I don't want to live in Washington no more. I want to live somewhere else. I don't know. I thought about it, but I was just like, you know what? Nah. Like, I love Washington too much. Plus, I like when it rains. I like when it's like the winter time, it's cold. There's other places, you go there during the winter time, it's still like 70 degrees, like 90 degrees and stuff. I'm like, nah. I think I'm going to stay out here in Washington where I'm like, okay, when it's cold outside, it's cold outside. And overall, I can stay bundled up warm. And, I think I'm a forever live in Washington State. Probably in a different area of Washington State, but I think I'm always going to live in Washington State. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think, but yeah, if I was dating someone and she was like, oh, I gotta move because of a business something, I probably would move with her. I know people, I don't know, like, why that should be anybody else's business, though. Like, if somebody's getting on me about, like, oh, you moving because of her, I'm like, well, yeah, I'm like, I don't want to lose her if I love her a lot. I'm like, I don't want to lose her and stuff. I'm like, it's hard coming across a good woman, so, yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's, I don't want to lose her. So, anyways, next one, update. How do I tell my best friend that our relationship has to change now that she's dating someone? Wait a minute, what? Hold on. Okay, so I guess I probably should read this one. I don't know, because I feel like maybe I can give off some advice on this one. I probably could. To update one. So actually, I'm just gonna probably read this and then I'm just gonna end the episode. So yep, it's kind of long too. Okay, so anyways, so I have a great female friend. Our entire relationship is based on the fact that we click really well with each other and really do with other people. Somewhere along the way I caught feelings. We explored things a bit. It didn't go anywhere despite a mutual confession of interest. We live an hour apart, which had a lot to do with it. I'm willing to make the drive. She wants someone who can be there with no notice. Sucks, but it is what it is. Fast forward to now, she starts seeing someone but doesn't want things to change between us. Problem is, it kind of has to. I need to move on, and our hangouts would be considered at the very least emotional cheating, if not physical, by anyone with half a brain. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I'm like. I would. Let's read more into it. She insists we're just friends, but I'm very confident that she doesn't cuddle or spend time one-on-one with her other guy friends, and the sexual tension is unreal. For her significant other's point of view, if I saw the way she acts when we're alone, I'd drop her like a hot potato. Yeah, so maybe it's a friends with benefits type stuff. She's all like, I don't know, like, yeah, that's what it sounds like. It don't sound like y'all are best friends. It sounds like y'all got a friends with benefit type situation going on. So maybe, maybe, like, I feel like that shouldn't, that stuff like that, y'all gonna be best friends, but if you guys gonna add that benefit stuff with it and things, like, yeah, you guys, that's between y'all need to, that's like, I feel like that type of stuff needs to be discussed and things. So yeah, I feel like though because that's what it sounds like. I feel like you can be friends with her, but overall, that friends with benefit stuff, like talk with each other, be cool with each other and stuff. But that benefit stuff, it's gonna have to end. So, anyways, so then they followed up by saying, so I need to figure out the best way to tell her things have to stop in the least offensive way possible. Oh, so she still wants to do this, but oh yeah, so yeah, definitely you're gonna have to talk to her about that. Like, yeah, this stuff can't be going on while you're dating somebody and things. Because I know I wouldn't want something like, I know I wouldn't want my girlfriend to be cuddled up with nobody and stuff, and we're dating and things. Nah, that cannot happen. So, anyways, then they was like, for my sake, from the I don't want to watch you date someone else, and I refuse to be the other guy or emotionally support while you sleep with another guy perspective. For her, BFs in the sense that he deserves to not be involved in the love triangle. And from hers, that she should pick a side. I don't want to just cut contact with no explanation. I don't want to burn a bridge on something that could work in the future. So he was like, I'll be, and he used an explicit word. I don't want to use it because, PG and all that stuff. If I know how to say, hey, we can't be close friends anymore without coming across as another explicit word. Supposed to see her Saturday. Gotta figure out how to put my foot down gently by then. Advice is welcome. So, yeah, I'm like, no. The thing is, I'm like, yeah, the friends with benefits stuff, I'm like, that cannot happen. I'm like, so overall, I'm like, yeah, it's like, you have a boyfriend, like, hang out with the boyfriend and stuff. Like, if you have feelings for me, then, you shouldn't necessarily be in a relationship. But if you got feelings for him, then yeah, then it's like, I feel like that, hang out, but as a group thing. Like, it has to be a group thing where they're like, oh, but this, like, you can't flirt with her, you can't do none of that and stuff. So, yeah, it's, I don't know, like, I guess, like, if you're truly in love with this girl, you gotta tell her how you feel, bro. You can't just let stuff like that, like, tell her how you feel. Like, I feel like that's probably the best thing to do and stuff. But then they said, so they got an update on this post, and then they also got, so I think it's the same thing. I think it is the same thing. So, alright, so we're not even going to read the update on the original post. We're going to read the updated post. So, then he says, she canceled last minute Saturday due to being sick. Who knows if that's true or not. So, as much as I hate doing things like this over the phone, we had a conversation there. It basically went, hey, we need to set some boundaries. I can't keep doing this back and forth quasi relationship thing. We can still be friends, but I don't think we should hang out one-on-one anymore. From now on, we should just be platonic friends. Treat me exactly like you would any of your other friends, and I'll do the same. It didn't go over well. She started off mad and then basically had a meltdown, sobbing about how much she loved me and how she couldn't live without me and how she was going to get in the car and drive to my house. I told her that was a bad idea and that we clearly need some space. She's been blowing up my phone. I've been ignoring it. Who knows where things go from here, but my sense of relief is almost what? I ain't gonna try to pronounce that word. Not the way I wanted things to go, but I'm feeling like I dodged a bullet here. Who knows where things will go in the future, but this wasn't healthy for anyone involved and something had to change. Yeah, like, no, okay. If you have feelings for her, okay. But if you didn't have feelings for her, and overall, like, yeah, that doesn't, yeah, something just don't sound right. Cause I'm like, I'm like watching wrestling right now. I'm like, what is happening? There's like wrestlers getting chased down and stuff. What is going on? Oh, now a wrestler is getting jumped. No, wait a second. He's just being helped up. But anyways, yeah, so overall, if you have feelings for her, then okay, you should have told her that. But it sounds like you don't have feelings for her, so you probably should have told her that too. And then you're saying that she had a meltdown, so she obviously had feelings for you, but that just doesn't make any sense where if she's dating somebody else and then she's talking about how much she loves you. See, that's the type of stuff that'd be confusing. I'm like, okay, so you love me, why won't you be in a relationship with me instead of, you going to start dating somebody else? That's the type of stuff where I'm like, nah, don't involve me in no stuff like that. Like, you want to be with me, then be with me. But if you want to be with somebody else, like, be with them. But yeah, to get caught up in the love triangle and things, I feel like that's not good. That's not good at all. I feel like, that's most likely you guys probably are gonna have to have like a sit down and stuff and talking to and things. But yeah, that sounds pretty bad, man. I hope I ain't never gotta deal with that. I mean, like, it sounded like y'all had some friends with benefits type stuff going on. So you obviously did something for her and stuff that that overall, she don't want to, like, let that go. So, I don't know. Like, I want to say, like, be there for her, be her friend. But, I mean, yeah, you did say that, but she still got mad and had a meltdown anyway. So, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I'm like, probably, like, try to explain it to her best way you can. Like, you are going to be her friend. You are going to be there for her always and stuff. But it's just the friends with benefits stuff can't go on no more. So, that's what it sounds like. But, just overall, it's like you guys going to have to go y'all different routes and things. But if something and then also you was like, I think you was like saying like you don't know what the future holds for y'all. So you don't, like, it's kind of early to tell, but who knows? Maybe you maybe you guys might have something going on in the future. I don't know. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.